Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news China's inability to get out of its rut and the fast fading of the American exuberance are the dominating global economic scene centres. And this week, it'll be all about the US Fed and its Thursday monetary policy review. They face the prospects of higher inflation in the plannable future from the cost of the new tariffs and an expansion that is faltering fast, and probably a wave of job cuts too. How they assess those conflicts will be keenly followed by the financial markets, even if no rate change is expected this week. Over the weekend in China, after the spectacular rise in January loan growth, they reported their February levels that came in quite low, showing the policy-induced surge could not be maintained. There are only 1 trillion yuan in new loans extended in the month, far below the 5 trillion in January. And their foreign direct investment data was out for February and it was very weak again, only 114 billion yuan in February, 20% lower than the already low 143 billion in the same month in 2024. Across the Pacific, the widely anticipated American March survey of consumer sentiment from the University of Michigan was out and it fell much more than expected. In fact, it recorded its lowest level since November 2022. It is now down 27% from 1 year ago. One key reason Americans are so glum, apart from the chaos of the policy gyrations, they fear a sharp return of inflation. Year-ahead inflation expectations jumped up from 4.3% in February, already a high level, to 4.9% this month. Also the highest reading since November 2022 and marking the 3 consecutive months of unusually large increases. Their new long-term inflation expectations of 3.9% has now hit a 32-year high. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.32% and up 1 basis point from Saturday at this time. And the price of gold will start today at just on $2,985 an ounce, up another $2 from Saturday. Over the weekend, it briefly spiked to $3,000 before it retraced sharply and then settled at the current level. Oil prices little changed from Saturday at just over $67 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $70.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 57.5 US cents and unchanged from Saturday. Against the Aussie, we're also unchanged at 90.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're holding at 52.8 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 66.8 and also virtually unchanged. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.